Fans cried over this heartbreaking news. Hollywood has many beloved couples, but few names shine brighter than Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. For years, the duo has captured hearts across America with their warmth, humor, and the love story that seems to defy time. But today, the easy laughter, the familiar smiles, and the bright energy that fans have grown to love are suddenly at the center of heartbreaking news that no one saw coming. Reports have confirmed that Mark Consuelos has been rushed to intensive care after what insiders describe as a sudden and frightening medical emergency. The 54-year-old television personality and actor, known for his tireless work ethic both on and off camera, is said to be in critical but stable condition, surrounded by his closest family. And most poignantly, by his wife of nearly 3 decades, Kelly Ripa, whose emotional reaction has left fans across the country deeply moved. It all unfolded late last night. Mark had reportedly been spending a quiet evening at home in New York with Kelly after a long week of filming their live morning show. He was his usual self, lighthearted, teasing Kelly, sharing stories from set, making her laugh the way only he can. But then, in a moment that changed everything, his face went pale. He clutched his chest, struggling to breathe. Kelly, realizing instantly that something was terribly wrong, called emergency services. Within minutes, paramedics arrived at their Manhattan townhouse, rushing Mark to a nearby hospital where he was immediately admitted to the ICU. Witnesses described the scene as tense but filled with love. Kelly reportedly refused to leave his side for even a second. One source said softly, she was holding his hand the entire way, whispering his name, telling him to stay with her. Hours after his hospitalization, a short but emotional statement was shared through a close friend. Kelly Ripa, who has always been open yet fiercely protective of her family, broke her silence in a tearful message. She said simply, "Please keep Mark in your prayers. He's my world. We're holding on to faith, and I know how much your love means to him." Within minutes, her words rippled across social media, flooding timelines with messages of support. From longtime viewers of Live with Kelly and Mark to fans who have followed their love story since the 1990s, the nation seemed to collectively hold its breath. Hashtags like #PrayForMark and #StayStrongConsuelos began trending overnight. Mark's colleagues and celebrity friends have also been quick to share their heartbreak and hope. Ryan Seacrest posted a moving message, writing, "Mark is one of the kindest, strongest people I know. His humor and heart lift everyone around him. Now it's our turn to lift him." Other co-hosts and friends echoed the same sentiment. Mark has always been there for others, quietly, steadily, faithfully. For nearly 3 decades, Kelly and Mark have built one of Hollywood's most genuine and enduring partnerships. While many celebrity marriages flicker, theirs has remained a steady flame, built not on glamour, but on friendship, loyalty, and shared values. They met in the 90s, eloped in Las Vegas, and have been each other's rock ever since. Kelly has often described Mark as the calm in any storm. And now, in this unimaginable moment, she has become that calm for him. A hospital insider shared, "Kelly hasn't left the room. She talks to him softly, holds his hand, and reminds him of their children, their family, their life together. She tells him how strong he is." While the exact cause of Mark's sudden hospitalization remains private, those close to the couple hint that exhaustion may have played a role. Between hosting their live show, various acting commitments, and family life, Mark's schedule has been relentless. Friends say he's the type of man who never complains, who pushes through tiredness, and always puts others first. In recent weeks, some noticed he looked a little more tired, but he'd brush it off with that signature smile. Witnesses described Kelly as the picture of quiet strength. Earlier today, she was briefly seen leaving the hospital wearing dark sunglasses, holding a cup of coffee, her face pale but composed. When asked how she was holding up, she whispered, "We're so grateful for all the love being sent our way," before returning inside. Across America, the news has struck a deep chord. From morning viewers tuning in for updates to fans who've watched their love story unfold for decades, the concern is universal. This isn't just about a television host, it's about a man who's brought warmth, humor, and sincerity into millions of homes. Behind the scenes, a circle of close friends has rallied around Kelly. Network executives have assured her that the only priority is Mark's recovery. Colleagues have sent messages, flowers, and love. One friend said, "Mark is like family to everyone he works with. He's the kind of guy who remembers birthdays, who gives the best hugs, who makes you feel seen." Doctors remain cautious but optimistic. According to insiders, Mark's condition is serious, but there are encouraging signs. Specialists are working tirelessly around the clock to stabilize him. A family friend shared, "The doctors have been incredible. It's too early to predict, but Mark is strong. They can already see his fighting spirit." Kelly's vigil continues each night. A nurse described how she reads to him, sometimes from their favorite books, sometimes just the morning paper. She wants him to feel connected to the world they've built together. Those small moments of love speak louder than any grand gesture. Doctors say Mark's awareness is improving. When Kelly holds his hand, he gives subtle responses, a slight squeeze, a flicker of recognition. Those moments are what keep her going. Late yesterday evening, as the hospital corridors fell silent, Kelly was seen standing by the window of Mark's room, watching the city lights below. A friend who visited said she whispered something softly before resting her head against the glass. It was, they said, a quiet moment of faith, because despite everything, Kelly believes. And so does an entire nation.